We serve a powerful God. David understood that. He understood the power and the might of God. So let's go into the story that surrounds Psalms 24 in verse 7 through 10. You see, David had the right concept of God. Turn with me to the second book of Samuel, chapter 6. And let's pull some points out of this chapter. 2 Samuel chapter 6. We're going to start at verse 1. It says here, again, David gathered together all the chosen men of Israel, 30,000. And David arose and went with all the people that were with him from the area of Judah to bring up from thence the ark of God, whose name is called by the name of the Lord of hosts. There we see the same expression, Lord of hosts, that we find in Psalm chapter 24 and verse 10. Here we find the Lord of hosts. Whose name is the Lord of hosts? The Lord that dwelleth between the cherubims. So David understood who God was. And he understood that the ark represented the presence of God. And God dwelt between the cherubims. Or his presence was between the cherubims. Let me teach you something. This building is not holy. Oops. You thought it was holy, right? No, the building's not holy. God is holy. And because God's presence is here, that makes the building holy. It's the presence of God that changes something. If we went up now and under a tree and began to worship God under that tree, and God's presence came down under the tree becomes holy. If God's presence leaves this place, it's no longer holy. It's just bricks and stone. You understand? Yes. So God's presence is what makes something holy. Now let me come a little closer to you. Do you have God in you? You got a point? Or do I have to spell it out? Does God live within you? Remember what Paul says? I live, yet not I, but Christ